It's about time the government just, got along with each other, the two parties, and made a deal here. This is getting a little ridiculous.
Deal or no deal is the question on everyone's mind as time is running out to avoid the fiscal cliff. Good evening, I'm Renata Steele.
I'm Scott Cook. Thanks for choosing Twin Tiers tonight in high definition. Now, on top of the whole fiscal cliff thing, the U.S. is going to reach its borrowing limit on New Year's Eve, and the president has cut his Christmas vacation short to return to Washington, hoping to get a deal worked out.
WENY TV's Candace Cole looked into what it all means to local taxpayers. She's live in the studio. Candace?
Renata, I spoke to Tom Worth of Chemung Canal Trust, who put things in perspective.
I can't imagine their consciences. They're out wherever they are around the country, and we're here trying to get something done.
With just 5 days remaining until the financial fate of the country is determined, Senator Harry Reid blasted the Republican majority in the House for not getting back to Washington early to sort this all out. With the House set to reconvene December 30th, the prospect of reaching a deal is bleak.
Because of the divide here in Washington, trying to bridge these differences has been difficult.
If we do end up falling off the cliff, it'll mean major tax hikes for people everywhere, up to $2,300 a year for families making between $50,000 and $75,000.
If you're in a lowest tax bracket, your tax rates are going to go up about 5%. Social Security, which we've all been receiving a 2% reduction on, will go back to its full level. So we'll have a major impact on the amount of disposable income that we all have.
Well, I think everybody should be concerned, obviously. I mean, if the taxes are going to go up by $2,000 on the average family, I don't think anybody wants that.
No deal also spells big trouble for people without a job. Anyone who's been relying on unemployment benefits since July 2012 will no longer receive unemployment checks because extended unemployment benefits will come to a halt. Tom says cutting back on daily expenses like eating out is one way to prepare for what could be shorter paychecks come January.
I often tell people a cup of coffee every day, stopping at Dunkin' Donuts, say, can amount to several $100s every year.
Now, with all this talk about plunging over the fiscal cliff, some say we may be in for another recession. But Tom Worth suspects that if we do end up falling over the cliff in January, we shouldn't be left hanging there for very long. Live in the studio, Candace Cole, WENY TV News.